good day for the unemployed. Today we're going to be looking at Tyler Robinson, Charlie Kirk's killer, and some of the weird stuff he was into. Alleged Charlie Kirk assassin Tyler Robinson played furry video games online. What's next? He played League of Legends too?
Tyler was always kind of quieter since we were little, but not like quiet weird. He, since like kindergarten, was always confident to talk to teachers and
Anyway, more info was coming out about Tyler, and people were more concerned about arguing what side of the political spectrum he fell on. Shitty Jimmy Fallon blamed MAGA, and people like Jesus Christ said the guy was most likely a leftist.
People making claims about whether he's a Democrat or a Republican, which is obviously a big subject here considering the motive being political. Now, with all the available information about what they found as well as like where he's potentially been, to me, it seems like he's more left-leaning than right.
Everyone blames Critical for being a fence-sitter, and the second he gives an actual take, they get pissed off for giving a take. Like, he can't win. Also, the stuff engraved on the bullets was weird. Hey, fascist, catch. Oh, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Ciao, Ciao. If you read this, you are gay, LMAO. I've never seen a conservative use the word fascist, and that Bella Ciao song, suspicious.
Ciao Bella Ciao is a Antifa song? Wait, really?
Literally an anti-fascist song. Not all of us were given the gift of triple-digit IQ, and I was wondering, like, why would people even think he's MAGA? Well, turns out he had a lot of photos with guns, and his family leans more Republican. Yes, Tyler Robinson was a registered Republican in Utah, according to state records. According to the NBC News, the shooter's registered political party is none declared, making him an independent. Tyler Robinson was also dating a transgender fella, Lance Twiggs. Tyler Robinson's trans partner flees couple's Utah townhouse after Charlie Kirk assassination, Neba. The alleged assassin also texted Twiggs to confess to the murder, with Twiggs responding in apparent disbelief as he tried to rationalize what was quickly unfolding. I don't want to sound conspiratorial, but everyone saw the texts released between Robinson and Lance Twiggs, and they read very weird. First, it doesn't make any sense. He, like, admitted to the crime over this convenient text chain, saying things like vehicle and drop point. Did Kash Patel write these themselves? You know what? Valid point. No Zoomer texts like this. The use of words like vehicle instead of car, retrieve instead of get, no abbreviations, decent grammar, punctuation, and double spacing, which nobody under the age of 40 does. Not buying this. This was the craziest prediction, though. Fox News tomorrow. Somehow trans people got something to do with this. Anyhow, Tyler Robinson was allegedly involved in multiple Antifa Discord servers, where he, again, just apparently admitted to the crime. Hey guys, I have bad news for you all. It was me at UVU yesterday. I'm sorry for all of this. I'm surrendering through a sheriff friend in a few moments. Thanks for all the good times and laughs. You've all been amazing. Thank you for everything. Can you really blame people for questioning the official narrative? It's almost like he gave himself on a silver platter to the FBI. No investigation required. Terminally online weirdo has no Discord PFP? I bet. Why are his name and PFP so weird? No Zoomer is keeping the default PFP with some random Reddit handle, bruh. He probably had a freaking Kilowatt PFP. Oh, and I kind of forgot. He also had notice bulges and oh whoa, what's this engraved as well, apparently.
I think these engravings paint a pretty clear picture of a f***ing cringe loser. This is a lunatic. This is a maniac.
Okay, fellas, but let's be honest. Have you ever met somebody who was overly political that was happy? And I don't care. Left wing, right wing, they're both on the same bird. They're always just the most miserable, sad people. It's always like a dude pushing 40 with like essentially nothing to live for. No wife, no kids, no nothing, no purpose. Oh, and it's not just the leftists. It's also the Trump supporters that all of a sudden now don't care about the seed files. You just put a blind eye to it if their side is implicated. It's weird. Anyway, sorry for the rant. Let's get back into it. Tyler Robinson's online search is exposed. Charlie Kirk shooter played bizarre furry shades of gay. All right, gentlemen, we need to find his Steam profile right now. Let's see how many hours on Rust he has. That's a good indicator of mental illness. So apparently people are speculating that this is his account. I mean, it's from Utah and his name's Tyler. Apparently he really liked the Team Fortress 2 and only had one Counter-Strike skin. That's proof he's a leftist. Only racists play Counter-Strike. People also found a video of him apparently getting a speeding ticket and he was like lying to the cops or something.
It would be anybody from here.
Yeah, this is a very conservative county.
Very conservative, yeah.
A lot of older people, a lot of families. You know, it just doesn't make sense to us.
I'm sorry, but have these people never heard of like a teenager or a kid rebelling against their parents' politics? Like, a lot of this reporting is genuinely so stupid. And like, what's the point of this? Some of these media outlets are genuinely more concerned in like painting this dude as a conservative or a MAGA guy, which is, you know, comical. Alleged Charlie Kirk's shooter's trans lover was a gifted straight A student before a family argument upended his life. And then they posted like an old photo. Tyler Robinson, charged with Charlie Kirk's murder, became more obsessed with gay and trans political issues after he moved in with Twigs, his mother told the cops. Was told I was possessed by a demon and then within 30 minutes kicked out of the house because I started laughing and wouldn't go to the bishop for a blessing. Apparently he was also using drugs and alcohol and was addicted to online gaming.
Despite the struggles, Twigs was maintaining a job and paying full rent in the townhome. He was technically an adult.
Again, there's some pretty dark echo chambers on the internet, and I think these guys just kind of gooned a little too close to the sun. They were too chronically online, and their brain got scrambled like some eggs.
Could you state your name?
Tyler James Robinson.
When asked why he did it, Robinson explained there is too much evil, and the guy, referring to Charlie Kirk, spreads too much hate.
Ironically, the most evil thing you can do is shoot somebody in cold blood, but I digress. But like, some of these people are genuinely so cooked. But in fact, the alleged shooter was not someone on the left. The alleged killer, Tyler Robinson, is a young white man from a Republican gun enthusiast family who appears to have embraced the far right, disliking Kirk for being insufficiently radical. Why would he call someone who's less radical a fascist then? The media is trying to say that an alt-right radical is dating a trans person. Anyway, Tyler Robinson at Dairy Queen, Luigi Mangione at McDonald's. Why does the FBI always want us to believe that highly trained assassins will risk it all for some fast food? Bro needed the Dairy Queen chicken strip basket. I understand the skepticism towards the FBI. I'm pretty sure they messed up like 2 or 3 times regarding this investigation, claiming they had the suspect when they really didn't. Rupees Patel sucks. Only in America does someone commit a crime and then go to fast food. This story just feels so suspicious to me. You know, there's something up with it, and I can't quite put my finger on it. Jimmy Kimmel returns with first guest Tyler Robinson. All right, dude. Robinson's gaming history showed he engaged in the fringe furry subculture. He must have been a parasitical viewer. No, genuinely, it feels like we're living in a bad movie, and it's all a sick joke. A lot of people genuinely don't have anything to live for, and they're getting radicalized at alarming rates. A lot of gun people also said that the details aren't adding up, and it takes a lot longer to disassemble a rifle.
As he does, he's going to climb off the edge and then drop down to the ground. As he did that, he left some palm impressions.
Alleged Charlie Kirk assassin Tyler Robinson's roommate has vanished. Oh, the roommate has not been charged. You know what else seems to have vanished? The Epstein files. And Candace Owens also thinks that Tyler Robinson might get, you know, Epstein. And, you know, some of the stuff she covers is outside of my pay grade, and I'm not going to be touching those treacherous waters. And I feel like it'd be disingenuous to make this video without mentioning the elephant in the room. A lot of people are speculating that Israel had something to do with this, mostly because of how, you know, suspicious they believe Netanyahu was being during interviews and how quickly he jumped on this Charlie Kirk story. The thing is, there's really no credible evidence implicating them. Mainly this weird guy who was obstructing the police investigation. Personally, I'm not going to operate off of conjectures and speculations and make some crazy associations. But yeah. No, but genuinely, let me know what you think about this situation in the comments, because I'm quite interested. Oh, and being fully truthful, I don't really care if you call me an Israel glazer or, you know, on the contrary, anti-Semitic. Honestly, I'm more concerned about Canada at the moment.